All right, we're going to continue subtracting real numbers, but we're going to have like a string of numbers like what we did with the addition problems. We used commutative and associative properties of addition. And remember, when we're working with subtraction problems, we're going to make it a lot easier if we convert it to an addition problem. And again, to do that, we're going to, the little formula is if A minus B, you can convert that to A plus the opposite of B. Okay? So here's just two examples. And again, on homework and quizzes, you'll have examples of decimals and fractions, but it's really the same thing. You're just changing the operation and the sign of the numbers and then combining together. Okay, so let's do an easy one first. 3 plus negative 5 minus 9. Okay. Now, before we move things around, let's change this minus 9 to an addition. Notice this is already an addition, so we don't need to do anything here, but we want to change this minus 9 to addition. So I'm going to rewrite 3 plus negative 5 plus negative 9. Okay. I took the opposite of a positive 9, made it a negative 9. Now, I would use commutative property, but I don't really need to move anything around because I only have one positive number and I have two negative numbers. So I'm going to use associative property to group these. Because remember, when you've got two negatives, you're just going to add them up. So we've got 3 plus negative 14. And hopefully you remember that a positive plus a negative, you're really subtracting. And the answer in this case is going to be a negative 11. Now the last example I want to do is a little bigger problem, or more numbers at least. And you could pause the video and try to do it yourself if you'd like. And as always, if you have questions, go ahead and, if you're in my class, go ahead and shoot me an email. Whoops, it's supposed to be a minus. It's hard to talk and write at the same time, evidently. Let me know and I'll walk you through some more problems. So this is going to be a 1. I'm going to rewrite that. Okay, that could be a little confusing. All right, so notice we have negative 4. So this is not minus 4, this is negative 4. Minus, so we want to change, this part. This is add plus 1. We don't need to fix that, but we do want to change this part here. So I'm going to rewrite the negative 4, change subtraction to addition. And I want to write the opposite of negative 6, which is a positive 6. This is plus, and then plus 1. So I want to change that subtract to an addition sign, and then convert that to, or the opposite of positive 3 is negative 3. So plus negative 3. All right, now I'm going to use commutative property. I want my positives and negatives together. I'm going to go ahead and put my negatives first. So I've got a negative 4 plus negative 3. And then I have two positives, plus 6 plus 1. Now I want to use associative property. Group my like terms. These are my negatives. These are my positives. When I have negatives, I'm just going to add. So I have a total of negative 7. And my positives are positive 7. So my answer is going to be 0. When you add the opposite of a number, you're going to get 0.